Now we've done that bit, and the next stage is going to be the wiring, and you all know how to do wiring now. We've done this right from the beginning. If you don't know anything about it, it means you're totally new. So please go to the headpiece bundle right at the bottom of all of these bundles. Watch that first, you'll understand wiring, and then you can move on up. There are some sections in this that you will learn in other bundles, so I'm not going to show you everything because we've already covered most of it. So if you are new, please go to the headpiece bundle. But quickly, I'm just going to show you where I start with this. So I'm just going to measure it all because it is actually pretty long. Just quickly start you off, and then you can go ahead and do it all. So must measure all around the edges. So with this, we're going to do the whole thing. If I ended up just wiring a section of it, saying the outside and not the inside, then I would have to put some loops in the wire. So I'd have to bend the wire over, so it's not sharp and it won't come out at the end of the day. Then you get a little bit of a lump. So it would be better if we sort of did the whole thing. So this is really already 1 metre, and I haven't even got to the end there. So, well, that is 59 inches. So over 1 metre, to be honest, actually. And if we carry on with inches, that's 62 inches. Then I come on the inside. I'd recommend measuring this and then doing it another 2 times just to make sure. Just right to the end. So that's 30, so we're on 50. Yeah. What were we on? We were on 59, so 60, that's like 90. So that's 89 inches for the whole thing. Then I'm going to cut all of this out. I'm going to obviously lay it on, and then you're going to do a blanket stitch to sew the wire on all around the edge. We're going to go all the way around here, and then inside here and back up. But you're never going to start the wiring on a point. You can start cinnamon on a point, but never start your wiring on a point. So you want to then think about where you're going to actually put the wire, where you're going to put the join, sorry, not the wire. You're going to have the wire on the edge, where you're going to put the join. So the join would normally go on the back, but because this this can be going up, we're going to have a lot of twirl in this. We don't want the join to be here because we're going to be bending this a lot. The least area it's going to be bent is this here. So I would choose a part which is the flattest part. Even this here, this might get bent a little bit, and if you're then bending the join, you run the risk of it coming undone. So I would actually have my join somewhere down here, and then we would hide all of that with cinnamon, or maybe this section in here. So you can start the wiring. And remember, you put it on just on the very edge inside. So you could start it here, and then we go all the way around here, inside here, back, and then your other piece joins over, joins over in this section here. So I wouldn't put the wire join anywhere around here. I wouldn't put it here either. I would have it in an area like this here, moving that out the way. All fiddly. I'd have it here. Okay, so you're going to do that. So you're going to wire the whole thing, and then you're going to put your join on the area which is the least bendable area and the sort of straightest area. That's where your join's going to be. And then we're going to put all of the edging on. So just go ahead and do the wire first. So what I would do is, this is French millinery wire, black. You can use white, and then you can colour it in the same colour as this. If you're using black, make sure you don't use a light coloured cinnamon edge because the black will show through. So I'm doing black because I am going to do a purple cinnamon edge around it, but my middle section is going to be gold. So I don't want to see any of this black. If I was having a lighter colour, I'd use white and I'd colour it in. But because I'm going to use a darker edge cinnamon, it's going to cover all of this wire up anyway, and you won't see it. So I will cut this. I will add by 3 inches, remember that. So I'm cutting the whole wire, which was 89 inches, then I'm adding 3 inches because that's my overlap. Never cut it to the actual measurement because otherwise it's going to join together here exactly, and then these are going to break free. You need to overlap it, and I always cut 3 inches extra, and then I do my overlock each side just to make sure that's nice and tight and down. So we cut that, we sew it all on, French millinery wire, do what I've just said, and then we come back to the next stage. Okay, I'm just starting the wire off here. I'm starting closer to me to make it easier. I'm going right to left. Just a quick little tip, which I must have mentioned before, but I'm going to go over it again just in case, is to hold your hand like this, so that this goes on top. So you've got your one finger here, this goes on top of that finger, your little finger can hold the thread, and this finger can then support the hat. So it's a bit like this. So this finger's underneath, this finger's on top, this finger supports the hat. So this goes underneath the hat. So my thumb is on top of the wire, my second finger is underneath, and my first finger is supporting the hat. And then it's just blanket stitch. So I move along a centimetre, come through the cinnamate, the side of the wire, and then back through the loop and pull that tight. And my wire should be on the inside, just on the very edge, just inside the very edge, not on the top of the edge, just inside it. And then so centimetre along, through the loop, pull that tight. I can use my little finger here just to keep the thread tight.